wildlife stress management, ecology and natural resources, and sustainable management. And Dr. Bushra is going to present today on non-invasive diagnostic techniques and stress-free housing of animals. So Dr. Bushra, if you could please share your presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Heidi, and thank you, Daniel, and all the Indian Asian Wildlife Trust. It's really an honor for me to be there and share my knowledge is at that wonderful platform. I'm really very obliged and feeling so high to be there. Is my screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, but you can just make it full. Yes, now it's fine.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Heidi gave my very good introduction, but I would also like to introduce that prior to Punjab University, I was part of the Lahore Zoological Garden till at my early career life. And that's why my love for the captive wildlife and for the welfare of the animal is very vital for my life. And I wanted to wonder and also want to put some level comfortable for this captive animal. Now I start. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful and beneficent. And I am Dr. Bushra Nisar Khan. And today I'm going to talk with you all people and try to share my research, especially to reduce the stress in captive housing animal. And I am more in the diagnosis of non-invasive diagnostic techniques. Here I want to share a video of some animal that replenished my memory when I was working at Lahore Zoo. Please have a look. Thank you. And one thing I missed is the wonderful and excellent presentation of Dr. Arun. Dr. Arun, it's wonderful. And I am so thankful to you for sharing such informative knowledge with us. Now, here we move toward the role of the zoo from the 19th centuries towards the 21st centuries. Earlier in 19th centuries, the zoo were meant for old-fashioned menageries where we kept animal just for the viewing the animal and keeping animal. Afterward, in 20th century, they become more toward the zoological park, living museum. But in 21st century, zoo are meant for the conservation, education, management, and research. And it is the duty of the 21st century's conservationists, zoo handlers, wildlife managers to make animal in captivity more happier, more close to their wildlife, wild nature, and stress-free. Okay, these are the old-fashioned menageries, and now we are seeing zoos at that level, and they should be like that. And we are trying and aiming to making our zoos like that and making our animal happy over there. As far as Dr. Arun gave very good presentation regarding the stress of the animal, of the bears, and we all are very much familiar with this factor that in zoo, the captivity is a big stress. And other way, the zoo are the place for keeping animal at the scenario when their natural habitat is at a destruction, facing destruction, and many other problems that are basically created by the humans. So at that situation, zoos, wildlife parks, and some SOS can play a vital role to protect these magnificent creatures of the nature and saving this wildlife for our ecosystem and for our coming generations. The stress is very vital, and it is very obvious in the zoo, and they impact the animal in many ways. It can impact its body mass, glucocorticoid concentration, its responses, reproductive success, immunofunction. And at the moment, the use of enrichment is very vital to compensate or to mitigate these stress responses. And here we have introduced a aromatherapy, the method to reduce the stress or to reduce the plasma cortisol level, especially in zoo animal, especially those zoo animal that are living lonely or the singly captivated in the cages. And we use the fecal matter, and we apply the enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay ELISA to identify their ELISA concentration, and we also correlate their behavior with this concentration of the cortisol. Here we use the short-term aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is very famous around the globe for treating the human behavioral disorders, to reduce the stress, to improve the sleep cycle. And one of the very remarkable oil that is very famous in human beings or even in child for their sleeping, for their calming, is the lavender oil. And keeping all this in mind, we tried these oil to enrich our zoo animal, and we use here in our current research 4 essential oil: the lavender oil, the eucalyptus oil, the lemon oil, and the peppermint oil. And these oil we have imported from or buy from some oil company, and they were in the packing of 30 ml bottles. And what we have done for this purpose, we selected the Lahore Zoo small cat section, where these 5 animals are lonely captivated, like the Asiatic lion, common leopard, striped hyena, jungle cat, Asiatic lion, and the wolf. And this is their current health status. Among them, 3 of them were the zoo-born, and 2 were brought from the circus, and one is the wild confiscated. The more noticeable thing over there is their cage direction or the area. As the Dr. Arun previously indicated, the cage is very important. The size of the cage is very important for the well-being or the welfare of the animal. And among these breeding, you can see the cages provided to them are very small and not so enriched, with the lack of some plantation, some area for move, walk, and exercise. Furthermore, I will show you their pictures as well. And we started there. We prepared a small ethogram for focal monitoring of the behavior of lions and tigers, or all the animal in under studies. And in this category, we observe the 3 behavior: the normal passive, normal active, and stereotypic behavior. And these all behaviors are furthermore classified and explained accordingly. Here you can see the cage of the Asiatic wolf, and you can see the pathetic condition of this cage. This outer is just its area for its walking, and the back room is used to keep this wolf during the winter days or during the sunny days, to keep from the climatic condition. And this is our jungle cat, and the same, because all the enclosure in these sections are of this same condition. In such conditions, they need lots of enrichment, and they need lots of interaction with things, because first of all, their cage is not of good condition, and secondly, they are single in their cage without their companion. It is the common leopard. This cage is a little bit bigger as compared to the previous one. And this is our Asiatic lion. And here we have the striped hyena. And the overall period of the research is divided into the 3 phases: pre-enrichment, post-enrichment, and the post-enrichment. During the pre-enrichment, we just observe the behavior of all organisms for 1 month. Then we gave them the enrichment with the help of the aroma, and for 3 months, for 10 days, we gave them the enrichment for 10 days, and gave the break of 10 days to start the next oil, to assess the impact of that oil on their behavior and on the cortisol concentration. We spread how we make the concentration. We make the concentration in 1:6 ratios. we dissolve 2 ml of the oil into 14 ml of the into 12 ml of the normal water, and the whole concentration was 14 ml, and we spread this oil on the bench, on the baths where possible, where the some wooden log, some branches, some places are appear present. We spread these oils over these areas, and after that, the fecal sample were collected. And for we use generally the simple dehumidified technique when save these into 80% methanol, and after collection of the all sample, we run the ELISA by cortisol ELISA kit. And we observe two types of the behavior over here. One is the frequency, and second is the duration of the behavior. These are the fecal sample of 5 animal, and these are the multiple steps we done during the estimation of their. And what are the results? Results are so wonderful. You can see over there the different type of the oils and the concentrate and result. Like here, the green color is indicated by the lavender, yellow with the eucalyptus, lemon oil, and the peppermint. And we can see in pre-post test the very excellent result of their behavior. These are all stereotypics, normal, passive, and normal active result are clear or it can show over here. And again, we can say the result of these oil on the cortisol concentration. And I can show in this new video that how they come. You can see this wolf is clearly making the sign of 8 when it is moving in its cage. So it is the highest level of distress which we can see by this video. And we are very happy that after the application of this small aromatherapy, its moving is controlled. The wolf is starting sitting over there, and apparently, and even with the result of cortisol concentration, we have seen that its overall well-being was improved. Again, we came with the jungle cat. Jungle cat, as the matter of fact, not very obviously give great result. The jungle cat was more irresponsive of these oil, but still there was some result that are indicating that the aromatherapy has affected them, and also there is also a prominent result in its concentration level of the cortisol as well. Here you also can see its video. When they open the night cage after cleaning, as she entered in the cage, she starts smelling, licking, and of the area of the wood where we have spread the oil, and it was a positive sign that the cat is responding to new entry in the cage. And she, in all the 10 days, whenever she came from the inner cage, she was searching for that particular smell. She want to smell that aroma, and she was also looking attentive and responsive to that new change in the cage. Again, we are moving toward the common leopard, and here you also can see some changes in their different kind of their behaviors and the impact of different oil on their behavioral parameters and even on the concentration of the cortisols. The wolf was also so much responsive to this oil. When it comes from its inner cage, the leopard started smelling, becoming attractive, and during other days before enrichment, the leopard was used to move here and there. But during these all 10 days, the leopard used to come over here. The leopard smell it and feel happy, apparently. Then we move toward the Asiatic line. Here we also observe a good results with the application of this short-term aromatherapy. And when we relate their focal monitoring of the behavior with their cortisol concentration, the result was very positive. Striped hyenas, again, very happy. Here you can see serotypic behaviors, and its normal behavior and normal active behaviors. And again, the result of the cortisol concentration. And in this video, you can see its responsiveness toward this oil therapy. So it was a small talk and it's a small activity, but we found very good result. We used 4 oil altogether, and we found the lavender at the first, then the eucalyptus, peppermint, and lemon at the end. After application of the oil or after the post enrichment period, we feel that the impact of these oil remain on the organism for 10 days after the aromatherapy. And after these 10 days, we again observe some abnormal behavior, less activity in these organisms. So on the basis of this, we recommended that the aromatherapy can improve their behavioral, their behavior, their activity cycle. It also can reduce its movement or its abnormalities. But the zoo or the management that is dealing with the animal care, the veterinary staff, the keeper, and all other relevant people, they should plan a proper aromatherapy enrichment for the organism, and it would be very useful. And we recommend same again, the employer size, vegetation cover, pairing of the animal, and natural environment provision, proper enrichment plan. Thank you very much. These are my few publications on animal behavior and aromatherapy and different kind of the other activity I have done for the improvement and betterment of the captive animals. And here's my contact list. Now, thank you very much for listening me, and the house is open for the question. Once again, thanks again to Asian Wildlife Trust, Heidi, and Dr. Daniel. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Bushra, for your wonderful presentation and for just trying all these essential oils that can just give good behavior of the animals in captivity. And now it's time for questions. If you have any questions, you are most welcome to ask. We can, there is one question from Dr. Nirupama. I will read that. Thank you for the presentation. I wanted to know how you tried in captive elephants, which show more stereotype and monkey. Okay, sure. And monkey who kept as pet, leading to behavior changes. So Bushra,
sorry, she is asking about the study in monkeys and elephant.
Monkeys and captive elephants. Yeah,
captive elephants. Yes. We have one African female elephant, the Susie, and she was died like 6 or 7 years back. And at that moment, when I was at zoo, we also used some aromatherapy, scent therapies. Even we involve our elephant in painting, and we felt that the behavior of the Susie is very much improved. And same the way as we talk about the monkeys, at that moment, we also for monkeys we use the puzzle feeding, we use the frozen delights, or and we also use some kind of the hidden toys for them, and they were so interactive and happy at that time. But as I told you, currently I am not in Lahore Zoo. I am in Punjab University, and I am an assistant professor. So now what I'm doing from here to make those animal happy over there, I do or plan my research work on for welfare of these organisms. My students of MS, MPhil, PhD, we are basically the all theme or all the basic component of my research is to make the captive animal happy, whatever the condition and how it's possible. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Bushra. There is one more question for you from Dr. Selvam. And he says,
Yes.
good presentation. What about result in lion, tiger, etc.? Lion and tiger.
Lions and tiger, yes.
Yeah.
Our recent paper was on lion and tiger in Lahore Zoo Safari. In that work, we used two types of the aromas, but that the both were natural. One, we use the giraffe zebra dung. We pick the zebra dung from the cages of the zebra and put in different position of the lion houses, lion safari and tiger safari. And second thing that we use is the catnip. Catnip is the herb that is very liked by the wildcats. They love it. We make the small bags of the catnip and also hide these bags into different cages, rocks, and dens of this carnivore. And we found that there was also a great result with this kind of aromatherapy with the lion and the tiger. But as compared to tigers, the lions are more responsive to these kind of the aromatherapies as compared to the lion. And secondly, when we compare the effect of aromatherapy in the zebra dung and the catnip, we found that they were more responsive to zebra dung because the zebra dung enhanced their predatory activity, and that was very useful to reduce their stress.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. There is similar, and Dr. Ash also the same kind of question. So that is answered. There is one more question. Thank you, Dr. Bushra, for the good presentation. We are going to apply aromatherapy in our zoo. So he just complimenting it. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Over to Heidi now. Yeah.
Great. Thank you very much, Dr. Bushra. Very interesting presentation.